All right. Welcome to the Wealth Being Show, how to generate profit while creating impact. And I am super excited today to be with one of my very special guests, Dr. Raquelina Luna. She is a designer actually of a method called R.E.A.L. As you can see on her backdrop, you can see R.E.A.L is an adapting way to your needs. Her treatment ranges from designing a health program that supports your body and state of mind, including a proper functioning of the brain, the integration of healthy habits, and last but not least, managing emotions, and so much more. We are so excited to talk with Dr. Luna today because I am a believer when it comes to creating wealth from the inside, hence the show. And we get to talk to Dr. Luna today about how she could do that through her method. So, Dr. Luna, let's start with if you could share with us how you found your work and why do you do what you do?
Yeah, thank you so much, DeDee, for inviting me to this summit. I'm really excited and grateful for that. And let's start with the first question because yes, I don't have a really strong answer about how I found it because it was like the grace of the heaven, that came to my path. I was very young studying medicine in the faculty in the university when I was feeling I don't know why I'm studying medicine. I don't know. I don't feel like the strongness of that, except that the first day I entered to the university, I heard about Hippocrates, and they talk about how you can heal in emotions and the body and the spirit and the soul and everything. But I never found that anymore at when I was studying. I never heard any doctor, any person who mentioned that, and I say, where is Hippocrates here? What is this a person who, when I heard this philosophy, I fall in love. But I say, I need to stay here. Like something told me I need to finish my career because I will do something different. In the path, I found out a doctor that was acupuncturist. He was an MD too, but he was doing acupuncture and he was doing herbs and many things. And he inspired me a lot. And suddenly I start finding things, when you open and you start looking for something, things start coming. And at that time, internet didn't exist. I didn't have any other way to look for that. And suddenly I start to find, and when I finish my career, I start doing 3 years of traditional Chinese medicine. And that training opened the door of the rest of the things. Yeah. And then start looking for more. And then I did a master's degree in integrative medicine. And that was like the starting of my career. But I think was like my heart was open to find the mission just right away. And I did it. I didn't have like a goal. I like now you can find entrepreneurs that knows what they want and they look for that. No, I really didn't know. I was just open to that came and I catch it.
Yeah, no, I love that. What I heard is so beautiful is that you felt like you were guided and you just allowed the opportunities to happen for you.
Yeah, I feel very grateful for that because, I do what I love to do and just came and I was open. I was guided. Something inside of me was just guiding me all the time.
That's so great. Amazing. And that's one of the key things I really love about what you just shared. It's just because all of us are so, I want to say with today's media and social media, especially, we can get really distracted. And what I heard is that so amazing. You stay focused and aligned with who you are, what you want to do, and allowing yourself to be guided. So let's switch gears. Let's go straight into what is the R.E.A.L method, and how do you work with your clients, Dr. Luna?
Yeah. Well, when I was studying, because I have a lot of information that what was dispersed, then when I did the training, the masters in the integrative medicine, I started hearing about 3 R's that were good it was a method that they were using and I catch it. But suddenly I realized I was doing more than that. And I have a way of thinking that I call it real. And the real is just resources to empowerment, authenticity, and self-loyalty. Then I put this name, but it's more than that for me because it's like going to things that inside of you is everything that happened inside of you is really is the real thing. And in this method, I have 5 steps that are review, remove, repair, revitalize, and resignify. And in my mind, I go with a patient, with a person who is at my consultation, is consulting me. And I go with this, like having in mind where to start. I don't need to start for the beginning necessary because it's like circular. That's why I use the spiral. And depending in the moment that the person comes, sometimes I need to remove first. If remove is like detoxify. And when you detoxify, you can detoxify of many things. It's not just the food, but the food, of course, is included. But you can detoxify of your thoughts. You can detoxify of all the environmental things that you have, all things that you don't need anymore, and you have a pile in your house. You need to remove to include new things that can repair your system, because the body is perfectly designed and have all the tools inside to auto repair, to come back to the center, to come back to the well function. We damage that. Then we need to do things to come back to that. Then what I do is like to just the first things is review, know who I have in front of the person, and encourage this person to know itself. Because you need to know yourself. You are the owner of your path. I'm just a person who is accompanying you in part of this journey. But my goal is empower you, that you feel like connect with your own health, and that you choose the steps that you need, not only from me, from many others, because this is the good thing today. That there is a lot of information but when you are centered, you can choose this one. And I guide you to go this way, to change habits, to include some therapies, because sometimes we have enough damage that we don't, it's not enough just to change the habits. It's not enough because you have cellular tissues damages, and you need to repair the system. To everybody wants energy, then revitalize the person, have more energy to do what you need to do, because not always is that you don't have your goals clear, then you don't have the tools. Sometimes it's that you don't have energy. That's it. Then is to come back all of that. And also, if you see the last one of these 5 R's is resignify, is to look another meaning to everything that happened to you. For example, I got cancer, and how can I find the love of this cancer in me? How can I find the gift that this illness is bringing you to your life, and that you can take that and be more powerful and learn what you need to learn and keep going. If you need to die, because I'm not owner of what is going to happen, but that you go in peace, or that you go knowing that you learn what you need to learn. And it's just about yourself. It's not, it's something that I can't give to the person. I just have to trigger some things that the persons enter in this state of thinking.
Wow, I am so fascinated, and especially that re-signify piece. And what struck me so profoundly is you said, how can I find the love from the cancer in me? Tell us about that with your experience, and if you had more inspiration about, because I know sometimes we can be going through challenges and with your bodies and all of the things, but how did you reconcile that?
Well, I don't think everybody have to suffer and have to be in a big drama to learn. This is the first. In my case, I was needing it. Looks like, I don't ask for to have anything. I don't need to have an illness, but if I have it, I need to check what is going on and why, which is the message behind that. I think there is many, many things that come because, for example, in cancer is a multifunctional, is that have many, many avenues for combined to have cancer. It's not just emotions, it's not just diet, it's not just environment, it's not just your patterns or your DNA. No, it's everything together. Then if you open that part and you ask yourself and you go deep, or maybe sometimes you need for help, because I look for help too, and I look for my friends and colleagues that also works in emotional things involved in the illnesses and that. And then what I was just open to see what this cancer was bringing me to in this moment. Why in this moment? Why? And it's not the why of the person who is entering in the like in the complaint or feeling that is the, I don't find the word now, but that is victim. It's not the victim of this illness. It's just what is behind. And then I found that I was needing to pass through an experience to be connected with people and be more human and be more compassionate and be more connect with this. I can be in your shoes. I know what you feel when you have this shocking news. Even I know today, and I know from before, that cancer is not just death. Many people survive. But at the same time, when you experience that, you know what the other feel, because anyways, when you have the news, you're shocked. Anyways, you have a morning, you need to let it go, you need to feel it, you need to cry, you need to do whatever you need to do. But then there is something inside of you that is this, what I'm talking about, R.E.A.L, these resources that you have inside of you, that could be spiritual, that could be physical, because you take care of yourself before, that all of those resources come and take you. And that happened to me. And they say, okay, after 1 week of suffering, okay, Raquelina, you are ready to jump. You are ready to do everything that you have been saying during 20 more than 20 years to the people. And I was working with people and healing them. But now it's your time to go there and believe in yourself, believe in what you have talked and said, especially because what's here is thyroid. And thyroid is first in the neck, connection between your head and your heart. And it's like, for me, like a bridge. And I was calling that my enlightened bridge. Also is connected with this energy of transformation, in this vortex of energy that is there, and is about what you say, what you transmit, what you can, and many more things. Anyways, I took it completely. I live it like every day. I'm alive, being grateful because I'm alive, trusting that anything that happened was going to be okay. Even my surgeon said, because I had a surgery too, but my surgeon said, we don't see very well how spread is the cancer. I will try to save your life. If I need to take your vocal cords, I will take them. Then you know what it means, a person who works talking. But I was surrendered to anything and go and having this preparation that I have 36 days before the surgery was the grace to be conscious, to be aware, to be present for my body, thankful for everything I was living in the moment, and open to anything was coming. Then this preparation in soul, and also doing my diet more strict than ever, doing ozone therapy, IVs of vitamin C. Everything I did was like, I'm here for myself and I am the first. If I don't survive, nobody, I can't help anybody. Also,
Yes.
this stopped because sometimes we healers forget about ourselves and we are more outside than inside. And that was come back to your center, come back to you. And that was one of my calls. I can tell you many, many learnings, a lot, but one of my biggest call is come back to you, come back to your center, come back to your heart.
Yes, yes. Wow, this is so fascinating. And I so appreciate your being so vulnerable and open to share about your experience and also your lessons. And oh my goodness, I can say so much about what you just shared. But ultimately, just for having grace and compassion for yourself and coming back to who you are and knowing that it's not really meant to take you out, but rather it's an opportunity for you to stand up and allow yourself to lift yourself up. So wow, it's incredible. And so I would love for the audience to learn more, because what I'm interested in knowing about is that I heard you also have a supplement line. Tell us a little bit about that and how we can find you, find that supplement line, but also you also have a book as well. So share all of that. I know from hearing about your story now that the audience would love to get their hands on whatever it is that you have. So please share with us.
Yeah, I will start with the book because I have my book just here, The Path to Your Real Health. And I can tell you that I was writing this book in the moment I had the cancer. I thought that I was finishing the book and suddenly I have the diagnosis, but that start to not to be important. Why to have a book if my health is in these conditions? And okay, I stop all of that and I enter in myself. And one plus some month later, I start writing again. And of course, I was needing to include that part of my journey. And then I rewrite many parts and I introduce my experience with the cancer in the book too. Then I like you can notice I have a Latin accent and I wrote in Spanish. Then is El Camino a tu Salud Real. This is the book in Spanish and it's the original. And then my husband, he gave me the gift of translate the book. He's a writer too, and he translate the book from Spanish to English, and he did some editing too. And then I'm ready to do the second edition very soon. And I'm lucky that I have the writer close to me, and also that he's very connected with what I'm doing. And I have the book in English. And part of one of my dreams since I start working, because I do also orthomolecular nutrition, that is about all the micronutrients that you need and all the deficits or that heavy metals and all the stuff. And I was always thinking about having my own line of products, but I was busy, many things together because I work a lot and suddenly the pandemic came. And in this time that I was at home, we were in the Dominican Republic in the moment when they closed all the airports, and we stayed there some more months than we were planning. And then I start looking for all my information and connection with the laboratories and we start doing that together, my husband and me. He was helping me in the business part and I with the design of the products. Then I finally got my line. We have 13 products that actually currently they are in Amazon, available for everybody. We will hope to grow more, but for now we have some of these that I think are very quality. Vitamin D, we have vitamin C, we have different formulas for joints and for the stress. I have one that I love it, that is Real Calm, and you know, many others that are available in Amazon.
Oh my goodness. Wow. And again, you created a whole supplement line out of being stuck in Dominican Republic. Wow.
We
Speaking
were,
of,
well, I was not stuck because I have my family, I have
yeah,
friends, I have
well,
a community, and I my clinic start in the Dominican Republic. And then I have big community. I was happy to be there, but also like we have to be at home. We didn't have, we have more time. I have more time for myself, of course, but also we have a foundation. And also we were doing some consultation for free. We stayed 3 months. I create a team, a group that with 4 doctors, 4 psychologists, and we were giving through the foundation also free consultation because we knew that there was many people that was needing help. And then we did a lot of stuff, but also in that time we create the line and we give the, all the structure that was needed to do that.
Awesome. And speaking of consultations, Dr. Luna has been so gracious with offering a 15-minute consultation for you, anyone who is interested in really understanding where you are with your health and what you're looking to create, and really delving into maybe being more healthy or learning more about environmental factors, all of the things, or maybe learn more about supplements, because the importance of that. So you can find her on her website, information right below here, and signed up for a consultation. Thank you so much, Dr. Luna. We have just another moment. If you have to share the one last tip for all of us, what would be your parting remarks in terms of your word of encouragement?
Yeah, I will tell you and tell everybody, love yourself. If you, this is in the vibration that you have. If you are vibrating in the love of yourself and vibrating in the love of the life, then you will take care of yourself from that. Not from that the doctor says I need that. It's not a punishment that I need to change my diet. It's not something I have to. No, it's something I decide to do because I love myself. And if I am the most important person in the world, I deserve to be careful with my diet. I deserve to do exercise and enjoy it. I deserve to sleep better and rest more and control my stress and do all these 4 pillars of health, but from the love, not from the punishment, not from the I have to, from the love of yourself, and be the love of your life.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. With that, I really appreciate you for, first of all, doing what you do. And then secondly, being an example of love, grace, and happiness. I mean, that is what you're exuding. And I am so excited to cross paths with you. And thank you so much again for your time. And we appreciate you.
Thank you so much, you and everybody.
Thank you.